So today we're going to keep going with our James Castle constructions. There's a question that I put up here that I want you to think about as you're finishing your work. Because James Castle, of course, communicated so much about what was important to him through his work because he couldn't speak. He used his art to communicate. So that's what I want you to think about. What does your construction say about what's important to you? My students can be challenging.
So come over here.
They're all avid learners, I would say. They have a lot to deal with at home. A lot of times they come to school, full of adrenaline. And the art room is a place for them to express themselves in any way they want.
Look, there's a ton of stuff here. All right, here, let me help you. I'll hold it.
Tape? No, we're not using tape. What I really liked about James Castle was that he was born into, a poor family, and he had to use whatever materials he could find. I mean, he was so compelled to make work, so I wanted to show them that they could use whatever materials are around them. I mean, many of them can't go to Pearl Paint on South Street. Many of them have never even been to South Street to buy art supplies, and they need to understand that they can use whatever materials are around them. That's something that really impressed me. The fact that he was self-taught, that he did not go to an art school, that no one sat down and said, you have to draw this way. He discovered all of these things on his own, and he had such desire and drive. That's something that I wanted to give them too, that this can all come from inside of you.
So if you were at home and you couldn't use a pencil, how would you make your drawing materials?
Maybe you could use chalkers. Like a rock that, have some rocks, right?
Yeah?
So maybe you could use that.
Yeah? You can find some rocks. Do you have a backyard?
Yeah.
Well, when I saw that James Castle didn't use tape, he didn't have fancy glues, he didn't have fancy paints, I really connected that with my students. I thought, here is something that I can do. I can find these supplies as an art teacher in an urban school. I can show them that anything can be an art material. There's also the recycling aspect. So I collected just things that were around the school. Showed them how they could possibly put these things together.
Got destroyed a little bit, didn't it? And so, what's going on here?
I finally covered the side though.
Hi, my name is Stephanie Flores, and I go to Julia de Burgos. I've been in this school for 2 years. I went to a farm when I was in 2nd grade, and I decided to do this construction based on my memory, inspired by James Castle, a great artist.
Hi, my name is Carla. I'm a 6th grader. I'm doing this work. As you can see, it's not finished yet, but it is part of my work. It was a lot of fun. It was hard because we didn't use glue, we didn't use tape, but I liked it. It was really fun.
Well, I think the thing that happened the most was that they realized that anybody could be successful on any level.
You could even take it home and work on it, right?
That's something that I really wanted to impress upon them. That no matter where you came from, no matter what your background was, no matter what you had or didn't have, you could make art. And I think they all came away with some sense that anybody could be an artist. Anybody could communicate what they needed through this medium.